really found a rhythm or consistent rhythm tonight.
SGA
What do you feel
post
like
game
the
4.
biggest
Let's get
issue
right into
was?
it.
Um, like I think they just did a good job of being the aggressors. Like they were in us, forcing turnovers, being physical, and I don't think we applied the pressure back. And then like they're playing fast, getting easy buckets. They get their defense set, and like I don't care who you play, it's always harder to score against a set defense. So it's just like it's a snowball effect. Um, but it always starts with like the aggression that you play with, and then they brought it on a way higher level than we did for most of the game.
A year ago, when you win the championship, you guys didn't have every game great. I mean, like tonight was not a great game, but you guys win last year, even with that in the rearview mirror. Are there things you learn and take with you as you look to recover from this moving forward, or just things maybe holistically about the way you guys do business that you think helps you to leave this in the rearview mirror again?
Yeah, I mean, whether you win or lose, you want to learn the lessons from the game. And when you lose, they're a little bit louder. The lessons are a little bit louder, and that's just how we view it. Like you want to learn through the wins, but sometimes you lose, and you gotta get better. In a series, that's what it's about: getting better and being better when you're done the series and you were to start the series and giving yourself a chance. That's what we focus on.
Do you take any solace knowing that you get the split, or is this too much of a bad feeling to think that way?
Um, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a fact. The series is 2-2 and basically 0-0 in its first of two games now. So yeah, that I mean, it's not at the front of our mind, but it is a fact, and it is the reality of where we are. So
You talked before about priding yourself on making your teammates better. Just what are some things you think you can do to help get Chet a little bit more involved offensively?
yeah, hmm. Um, I mean, Chet's an easy target to find, so probably just like find him more in the dunker or when he's spacing. Just put him in better positions to use his strengths as an offensive talent. Um, I don't know exactly what that looks like, just because like I just got done playing, but watching film, we'll find ways for sure.
You mentioned that when he first walked through the doors, you could tell he had that mindset of wanting to constantly get better, but specifically in the face of adversity, what have you seen out of him throughout the years in terms of the way he responds from maybe a performance that doesn't meet his standards?
Yeah, Chet doesn't care about anything besides winning. He's gonna do what it takes to win, and that's his biggest skill and his biggest strength. No ego, no agenda, no nothing besides trying to go out there and win. And I have no doubt in my mind that Chet will go out there and get a game his all and put his full effort. And that's all you can ask from the guys. Go out there and give it their all and see where it takes them.
Shea, what can you guys do to generate more offense when you're missing two of your three primary creators?
Um, yeah, it changes things. Um, play through the bigs a little bit more. Um, yeah, and I mean, guys have different strengths out there, and like you said, two of our like handler creators are out, but guys are good off the ball, and we've played a fair amount of games this year with no handlers, so we'll be a little bit used to that. But I mean, regardless, I think it's just a snowball effect. Like I think like when you come out with the right energy, like things like that work out, and the offense has flow. And I don't think we came out with the right energy today, and then like I just said, just trickled down, and then we were stagnant both ends. They were the aggressor. They were forcing turnovers. Like it's it's easy to blame like the offense, but like to me, it always starts with like the energy and effort you put forth.
That's all we're going to look at. The rest of it, pretty insignificant. Important things he touched on was the lack of primary ball handlers, McCain and Williams. Not McCain, but Mitchell and Williams were out. We're left them with basically two primary ball handlers, which is Shea and McCain. They need one of those other two guys back. That's what I think. They need that. They're going to have issues going forward in the series. He pretty much played it off that, hey, we've had to do this all year. It was a lack of energy from the beginning of the game, which is true. They did get down early, and they just never really fought their way back. But they did it in game 3 and fought their way back. They did have, I think, a 30-point loss last year in the playoffs to Minnesota. Same type of situation. But I think they need to get those primary ball handlers back to take a little pressure off Shea. Tell me, what do you think? Go ahead, like, subscribe, share. See you on the next video.